I've won a free iPad too. Better give them my social security. This meme is funny because we get so many emails, different spam from our social networking saying, oh, you've won this and you've won that. Things that are just too good to be true. And a lot of people have a tendency to think it's real and they give them all their information and it turns into this whole thing. We know there are people out there that fall for this. Steal your Facebook login, cell phone records, and email password. But it's cool. You have nothing to hide, right? It's like, why are we so scared that people have these records or if they get leaked somehow? Because what are you trying to hide? Is it really you just being a private person, or are you actually hiding something? Yeah, if China could hack the US and delete my student loan debt, that would be great. China's always getting this flack for being hackers and everything. The least they could do is do something useful and get rid of all this debt that we have. I would definitely appreciate that and would give them a thumbs up on that. But when you press a shit ton of keys out of anger and it finally unfreezes, hacker man. We always seem to think that we do things like this and sometimes our technology just magically fix itself. I'm definitely guilty of this. I changed all my passwords to incorrect, so when I forget it, it will tell me your password is incorrect. I added that one in there because I just thought it was funny because who thinks about that stuff? I know I have never thought about that. And of course, they've got Steve Carell here with, the funniest face you can think of when you think of him. No encryption. I also like to live dangerously. So, for you people that don't know, encryption is like the process of converting information into a code to prevent unauthorized access. So the importance of using encryption is to protect data from being accessed by unauthorized users. And they used Austin Powers for this one. He's got a little smirk. This one's funny too because it's like, you're crazy if you're not using that. When your internet isn't working and you reset the router to fix it, hacker man. I'm definitely guilty of this one too. I feel like these ones just speak to me a little bit. I know I'm guilty of this when I'm like at home and my parents are like, why isn't the internet working? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'll go figure it out. And all I do is reset the router. I'm like, yeah, I know everything there is to know. I just hacked this. When in my head, I'm like, Courtney, you're so dumb. Like, why are you doing that? Because that's not hacking. So, for you people that are just like me out there thinking this is hacking, LOL at you. Buys an island for privacy with the money he made selling your privacy. So this is the founder of Facebook, and this is kind of funny because we like to think that Facebook is private, but really it's not. You can have every privacy setting set, and you will still not be private on Facebook. I can argue with somebody about this on and off, but yes, this guy has made a lot of money by giving away everybody's privacy, which I think is kind of funny considering he got a private island. So what if I told you finding someone signed into Facebook and posting as them is not hacking? Okay, yes. How many people did we go to school with that hacked people's Facebooks and called it hacking? I have air quotes right now. I know you can't see, but hacking. That is not hacking. If somebody is logged in on your computer, then they're just giving you access to their account. You aren't hacking anything. You're not trying to break in. You're not doing any of that. So I love when people say that, and I'm like, sorry, that's not hacking. Shoo shoo. So we are not violating your privacy if we are the owners of all your data. So definitely there's some things going around, especially with like all the technology you have with phones, the iPads, everything that these devices are listening in to every conversation you have. They're watching your every move. So this one's kind of funny with the face and everything because it's like, oh yeah, like we got you guys fooled, we're not violating anything because first of all, you're buying these devices and we have ownership of all the data. It is what it is. You bought the product, you brought it into your home. I just copied and pasted the Facebook privacy policy to my timeline. My stuff is safe now. So this is funny because I'm sure we have all seen people send out messages through the messenger or post different things talking about privacy. You people, you guys don't get it. If you just because you post a block of text on Facebook is not going to keep your Facebook private. I don't know why people haven't figured this out yet. I notice it a lot from the older people. I don't know what they're thinking. I definitely have tried to tell my family, like, hey, you're wasting your time. Like, this doesn't work. Nothing's going to happen to your account. Just an FYI, for somebody who needs to hear this, posting a paragraph of text is not going to save your Facebook account. You're welcome. Thank you. This has been my video on privacy and hacking memes.